So hi everyone, welcome to this video of this 2012 Range Rover Westminster Edition. So the Westminster Edition was a sort of run out model and they threw lots of nice bits and pieces at it, and it had a few sort of extra bits of trim which you'll see on the sort of side grills and stuff. This one has done 98,000 miles. I sold it about 2 years ago to a chap who lived near Bournemouth. He has now bought an Audi RS4. He's a bit of a fan of fast motors, and so we've got it back, which is nice to see again. When we had it initially, we did a big service on it, put some front brakes on it. We replaced an airbag because it had a very slight leak in one of the air suspension bags, and we did a full service. In his ownership, he has put a new windscreen on the vehicle, new lower front suspension arms and bushes, which is a very common weak point on these. So you can see here it's running on lovely 20-inch alloys which are totally unmarked. A little bit of crud on the locking wheel nut there. It's got side steps and these lovely air vents here with the Union Jack, which is a nice little touch here. Colour-coded wing mirrors, colour-coded door handles, and these rather lovely LED lights. It's got rear parking sensors, ever so tiny little scratch there, but nothing too serious. Westminster badging, lovely thing. So you can see it's got privacy glass from factory, everything from the B pillar back. There you go, and all the side steps there. Inside it is trimmed in black leather, which is all rather nice. Tiny bit of wear on the sort of side bolster here, which is pretty common. These seats are heated and ventilated, so there's AC and heating in these seats. It's got the dual TV screen there, so I can be watching sat-nav here, and as you move across to that side, the passenger can watch TV. All the controls down there, proper controls. Unlike this touchscreen stuff, you can actually turn them when you've got gloves on and stuff in the winter. This is what Range Rovers should be like. All your different driving modes down here, and air suspension controls, high and low range gearbox. It's got adaptive cruise control. It's also got paddles here, so you can see the plus and minus. It's got an 8-speed ZF gearbox in this one, and this is all sort of Bluetooth controls, etc. And all your headlight stuff there. It's got piano black wood throughout, and you can see it's got the nice sort of Range Rover logos on there as well, so it's all a lovely nick. Slight scuff from feet getting in there, but all good. In the back, the rear passengers have got heated seats which they can control themselves down there, and there's also they've got their own climate controls here, which you can switch off, so if your kids are mucking around with them you can actually turn it all off. The middle seat comes down and creates a sort of picnic table there, which is quite a nice little feature. Kids can put their drinks and stuff in there. It's got a sunroof, everything works. There is a cover that goes over that, you can see there, and an ivory headlining. All door cards are nice. The boot and the sort of split tailgate system here. It's got this cover. There's a rubber mat that goes on this, but I've just cleaned it, so it's not there at the moment. But you can see cavernous boot there, and it just, yeah, you can just fill these things up. They're such good vehicles, and obviously you can use this as a picnic bench or sitting down at events, etc. It drives beautifully. The 4.4 V8 is, I think, one of JLR's best. It actually sounds quite decent for a diesel, and it's got plenty of grunt. You don't need any more power, and it's got xenon lights up front here, which I forgot to mention, and this rather fancy honeycomb grille. So overall, really lovely vehicle. It's got very good service history with it. Lots of big ticket items have been done: windscreen, front brakes, front suspension arms, etc. And you can tell it really does drive beautifully with no unpleasant knocks or bangs from the suspension. A lovely thing. If you've got any further questions, please do pick up the phone, give me a call, and we can talk through any requirements that you've got for this vehicle. But overall, a stunning thing, and I think a huge amount of car for the money. Chuck a private plate on it and no one will know that you're driving a 12-year-old car. Superb bit of kit. We love them, and it's very nice to have this one back with us. Thank you, bye-bye. Suddenly realised in my first video I hadn't shown under the engine bay. There's not a huge amount to see on these engines because everything's covered by these sort of plastic covers, but there you go, there's your V8 diesel in the middle there, and all the various ABS and oil filters and control modules, etc. here. New battery down there. The old one was a little bit sluggish last winter, so there was a new battery fitted. But all really nice, in lovely condition, ready for its next. I'll show you how this dual screen system works. So this is my view here. I can have sat nav on this screen, but from the passenger's side you can watch CBBC or whatever you feel like watching. But as you come across back to here, there you go, clever bit of kit.